Hi, friends. I want to share a book with you today called Birds of Prey. These are all different types of birds of prey. So, birds of prey come in many sizes, shapes, and color. There are about 420 different kinds of birds of prey. And birds of prey is a name that describes their lives as predators. Most of these are falcons, eagles, hawks, and vultures. Owls, and there's 139 different kinds of them, are also birds of prey. So the smallest bird of prey is a falconet, which weighs about 1 ounce and is less than 6 inches long. The largest is the Andean condor, weighing almost 30 pounds and with a wingspan that can stretch more than 10 feet. Birds of prey can be found on every continent and in every habitat. They live in dense tropical jungles and scorching deserts, on rocky seacoasts and grassy plains, and high in the world's tallest mountains. Some of them live to be very old. One Andean condor is known to have lived 72 years. So here is another close-up of some of the birds of prey. This is a picture of baby bald eagles. That's what they look like shortly after they are hatched. Birds of prey are superb hunters. The types of birds grouped together in this category are sometimes very different from each other. Owls are built differently from hawks and eagles, and owls hunt at night, while hawks and eagles hunt in the daytime. Despite their differences, all the birds in this group are skilled at taking live prey. There are other birds that hunt, but they don't have the extraordinary hunting abilities of the birds of prey. Here's an owl. You see that? And does he look different from that eagle right there? Can you see? There's another owl. Here is a snowy owl. Let's see what we've got. Predators play an important role in the balance of nature. They control the populations of animals that can destroy crops. They also eliminate sick animals that are apt to spread disease. Birds of prey are equipped to be efficient and quick when they hunt. Birds of prey are excellent parents, so other predators won't find their chicks. Eagles carry eggshells and food debris away from the nest. Eagles often return to the same nest year after year, adding more nesting material each time. A golden eagle nest in Scotland was used for 45 years. The largest eagle's nest was 9.5 feet wide, 20 feet tall, and weighed more than 4,000 pounds. Here is a picture of a prairie falcon. of prey are important to the environment. They hunt and eat the rats, mice, insects, and other pests that destroy farmers' crops. They clean the countryside of dead and dying animals that can spread disease and parasites. They are protected by law and they are in danger. Pesticides caused an alarming decrease in the population of some birds of prey. Birds of prey are at the top of their food chain, which means that when they eat an animal, they take in all the poisons that every animal below them has eaten. This buildup of pesticides can keep the birds from reproducing. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States of America. It once ranged throughout the United States from Alaska and Canada to Baja California and northern Mexico. Many years ago, partly because of pesticides, its numbers dwindled and it wound up on the endangered species list. Now, because of environmental protection programs, the bald eagle population is growing and reclaiming some of its former range. It is no longer endangered, but still receives protection as a threatened species, so it will probably continue to recover. The California condor, a bird that has survived since before recorded history, battles extinction because it was shot at and because it ate poison bait. Condors are scavengers. If they find a poison carcass that has been left to attract a predator, they will eat it, and they will die. Condors have been found loaded with buckshot and dead from lead poisoning. In an attempt to save the few remaining California condors, they were all taken into captivity. In zoos, they managed to reproduce, and their young have been released into safe places in the wild. In November 2000, 2 pairs of condors of breeding age were released near the Grand Canyon. Since then, more have been released and some are breeding. In 2003 and 2004, 3 chicks hatched. There are now 53 condors soaring over the Grand Canyon. If no one shoots them and if no one puts out poison bait, condors may continue to survive. Every time humans move into rural areas, wildlife habitat decreases. But if there is enough open space around communities with enough trees, you may be able to walk through your neighborhood and see a hawk, a falcon, or even if you're lucky, an eagle. All the birds of prey help to protect the world we live in, and we need to do our best to protect the birds of prey. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.